Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of the Bradford City Career Mode. We are here today with a match against Southampton. We're at the Valley Parade and we're in the EFL Cup, but it's still Southampton, so I don't know what squad to really play here. Because I don't know if they're going to go with a lesser played squad, or if they're just going to go all out, balls to the wall with their main squad. But anyway, before we go in, we'll look at the news. You guys can see why I'm a little bit, if I sound like I'm a little bit pissed off, you can see why here. All important, Molina Orta goal settles Bradford defeat. Yep, we lost to Huddersfield. They were bottom of the table, and we lost to them. So I think top four might be off the cards, and I think our job might be gone here. I don't think if we can't beat Huddersfield, we can't get to top four. Anyway, whatever. The Molina Orta's crucial goal, last goal, helped his team edge a win against Johnson's men. Yeah, cool. Haaland rises to the occasion. Where? Like, where have you seen him rise to the occasion? I haven't fucking seen him rise to any occasion. Been a great spell for Erling Braut Haaland, who's certainly lived up to his reputation recently with a series of eye-catching performances. Yeah, again, can you show me them? Because I haven't seen any. If you could stay this kind of form, then Bradford City will be worth watching. I wouldn't bet on it. Not at the moment, anyway, because we can't fucking do anything, apparently. We can't even beat bloody Huddersfield. Right, let's rotate this up a little bit. We're going to go with the second team sheet, actually, so I don't fuck up the main team sheet. Big brain. Big IQ. Started last episode, I made the second team sheet into the main one. We're going to get Carbonero run out on the right, which is going to be an interesting one because we're not going to start Sancho. I know that maybe is a interesting decision, to say the least. We're going to bring Tielemans here. I'm going to give Anisimov another run out. In fact, no, I'm not. You're going to give O'Leary a chance. Feck it. I'm going to move Hill in where Wan-Bissaka is. Wan-Bissaka's not been filling me with a lot of happiness recently, so maybe that. I know it's not like a completely rotated squad, but it's rotated a bit, and Lafont can get out from between the sticks right now. Honestly, after last episode, I don't even know if I want him to start in the goal again, let alone for this match. But if you didn't get what happened in the last episode, we took on Huddersfield, of course, at the Kirklees Stadium. We lost 3-2 in a game which should have been easily winnable, but wasn't, because for some reason Lafont does not save anything. I'm just thinking about why the fuck we lost that last match, or we shouldn't have done. I'm going to make sure everyone is where I want to be. Tielemans isn't going to be the captain, I'm afraid. It's going to fall to Carbonero. But anyway, let's head into this and take our beating like men. I know we're not going to beat Southampton. They're top of the Premier League right now, and they're probably going to go all out with their squad. I'm kind of giving a couple of players a bit of a chance to rotate around. Other games are Bournemouth, Huddersfield, United and Chelsea, Portsmouth and Salford, and West Ham and Fulham, so we'll keep the goal news on for all of them. But we've got Henderson in goal, Hakimi and Hill as the full-backs, Militao and Upamecano as the centre-backs, Dembele and Carbonero as the wide midfielders, O'Leary and Tielemans as the centre midfielders, Jota getting another start after his good performance against Huddersfield, the only good player, in my opinion, really. And then Hlošek going to start up front. I don't know what has changed between this season and last season, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't know if there's been a real change. I haven't changed any of the sliders, I haven't changed the difficulty or anything. But this season seems a lot harder than last season. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I might have to watch, like, fucking videos to see how I can combat, like, why I'm losing to easy teams, really. They're starting Silicon in goal, I'm pretty sure. That's why he's in between the sticks. I don't know who their other... I can't remember who their other goalkeeper usually is. But they're not starting him. They're starting Silicon, who probably quite old in his career mode now. Definitely in his 30s, I think. But anyway, let's see what team they put out. If they've gone all out against us, or if they've just gone easy on us. I really hope it's the latter. I don't know what to expect from this career mode anymore. Win the Europa League and we can win that comfortably. But put us against Huddersfield, it's a different story. I would say now, if Henderson has a good performance here, then he's definitely starting goalkeeper from now on. I don't care about ratings at this point. Lafont could be 93 rated for all I care. He's dog shit right now. Come if Lafont doesn't improve by January, if we're still like struggling, or he's still struggling to actually save anything, I will start him. Probably as a main keeper, like more of the time than I will start Henderson, of course. But realistically, if there isn't any improvement with Lafont, then I'm gonna have to sell him on in January because I need a top goalkeeper, and he's not it right now. It looks like they've got quite a few starters in their team. I saw Moise Kean there. I saw Perot. Well, I know he's a starter, but there's our team. We've got a couple of rotational players in here. We've got Hill at right back, O'Leary in mid. Everyone else you maybe expect to be in there. Maybe not Carbonero. Maybe me not starting Carbonero is a problem for this team. But yeah, they've rotated a bit. No Lukaku to be seen. Must be injured or something. I don't know. Actually, to be fair, most of their team is the usual starting team. Not what I expected heading into this game. But Silicon rotated out, and Bolo going to partner Kian. I don't know what's happening with Lukaku, possibly an injury because he's not even in the subs. Maybe he just get the full rest. But anyway, let's try and wipe the defeat from our minds against Huddersfield and try and get a victory here at Southampton. Against Southampton, I'm not going to expect anything, to be honest. They are the top of the league right now. I can't believe I'm saying that for Southampton, but they are. O'Leary into Dembele. Just a little chip in, it's going to get headed away. Fight for every ball, lads, fight for every ball. Carbonero, Tielemans. Threw it away all the way to Hill. Back into Yuri, who seems to be a good link there until that point. Team that we possibly should have beaten on the first day. We're playing them once again, maybe to get revenge, I don't know. Obviously it's just randomly generated brackets. I didn't pass Super Meccano there, which is why I panic passed. What the fuck is fucking... I'm going to lose it again. I'm actually going to lose it again. I don't know. I don't know. This is a world-class team playing not world-class football. I know that's partly down to me, but can by some miracle can this fucking like game not fuck me over? Like, I know it's crazy ask, of course, but Hlošek's a good tackle here. He's going to get out strength. Yep, I could tell what's going to happen. I just can't do anything about it. I don't know how much strength Hlošek actually has. Probably not a lot. Fucking Christ, mate! Make some room for yourself. He also gets a foot in, but you didn't get to keep the ball after putting a foot in. You'd be sorely mistaken if the answer is yes. Carbonero. Jota. Maybe he needs to start as striker for us to have a good bit of momentum. Carbonero aimed for there, but not going to go through him because they've got 5 at the back. It looks positive from us, but looking positive is nothing. Like, we need a win. I don't care if it's Carabao Cup or... I didn't do that. Tell you firsthand, didn't do that there with Carbonero. It kind of just took over. Controller took over on its own accord there. But I want to get a win just to fucking wipe out the misery that was our last game there against Huddersfield. Yuri through to Johan. Diogo Jota got to get around Ake, and he probably won't. But what? Okay, what? That's not. I'm half surprised that we've actually scored there. Carbonero putting it away, which is also crazy. But like, what I'm concerned, not concerned, but what I'm surprised about is their defender didn't get it there. With that slide tackle, they didn't get a clearance on it. Carbonero thumps it past Silicon, and maybe I just need to switch. Maybe I need Carbonero back in the starting 11. We've got world-class players like Dembele and Sancho, and they can't see it do anything. But I bring Johan Carbonero in against the league leaders. They might not be the league leaders anymore. Actually, I haven't checked the league table in a while, but they were definitely up there. They were unbeaten. They won every game. But we guys need to bring Carbonero back in.
They now lead by 1-0.
And if we can win in the Carabao Cup, why the fuck can't we do it in the league? They're playing a similar team to what they're doing in the league, minus a couple. I suppose so are we. Hill going to receive the ball here. Not the paciest. He's probably going to get tackled here if we don't pass it off, but I don't have any options to pass it off to. We're going to give it the old college try anyway. A bit off balance with the cross, but he got the cross in, which is fair enough to him. Tielemans. That better run out of play. Apparently I touched that. I think if I had touched that, it would have gone in a different direction, but regardless. That was what you want. Football matches. If I did, we'd be winning half the matches we deserve to win instead of losing them because of goalkeepers. Good header away. If McCann somehow falls over from his header, it's the force of the header which had no power on it. And they've scored an equaliser. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. Maybe it's just goalkeepers in general that suck on FIFA. Equaliser scored by this dude who's face up on the camera. I don't even know who it is. I think it's Andre Gomez. No, it's Højbjerg.
Obviously it's a tactic, Derek, but it's the patience in the box.
But what, like, another thing I don't understand. It's a good shot, to be fair. I can't get too mad at it. But what I don't understand is why Upamecano headed it with next to no power and then felt the need to fall over. And we all know there's not offside there, despite the calls from my players. 1-1. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg equalising for Southampton.
So a level contest.
I just don't think I know how to defend, because I feel like I'm doing a good job. I feel like I'm meant to be getting tackles in, meant to be blocking passes and everything. And it just doesn't happen. Whereas they seem to find it no problem for them. It just seems to be easy. Maybe a big part of that's because I play out the back. I'm getting surrounded. Yep. Carbonero somehow gets a loose ball though. Can't play the ball through, can he? He can. Onside. And Logic can see the angle there. It fucks him, to be honest, more than anything, I think. O'Leary wins the ball. I'm actually wondering now, a new thing I'm concerned about. If I've got anyone on my team who actually could take a first touch, isn't garbage. Great tackle from Hill. Carbonero. I'm going to get round Perot there. Perot is good tackled, but I'm going to get tackled regardless, so maybe it's just get tackled from him. Fucking hospital passes into the middle are not going to help our case, and Aki's actually stopped that from going for a corner. Hakimi receives the ball from a throw-in. O'Leary, Yuri. Logic not going to get through. Aki with a very good block again, and Aki is a really good defender on this game. Maybe I should have signed him instead of fucking Militao. Maybe I should have gone with Miller's fucking suggestion of Joe Gomez. It's not Militao that's been the bad player though this season, it's been Lafont. Are you hecking me? That better not be a penalty. A red? What? Wait. I knew there was a little coming together there, but what the fuck? Oh, okay, yeah, that's a raid. Højbjerg's just absolutely fucking cunted Militao, and now they're making a substitution. It looks like a baller's gonna have to come off. I don't know who they brought on here. Number 19, I didn't see the name in time. Then Bolos had to come off because Højbjerg got a red, and that might be a blessing for us, a blessing in disguise. Carbonero going to get caught by Barbosa here. Dembele gets a shot off and it's a save. I didn't see who came on as a sub. I apologise. It's Berge who came on. I'm surprised Dembele even got the shot around bloody Ake, who seems to be a wall Southampton at the moment. But we, holy shit, we have a chance. Usman Dembele towards O'Leary, which is an interesting option there. I don't know why you would go for him. I think he's one of the smallest. Carbonero defending. I suppose he is one of the smallest, and that does make sense. O'Leary. Dembele. Fucking time you run, you stupid Portuguese prick, bro. I've already decided to make the pass through, but because of FIFA 20's need for every player to take a touch before they actually do anything with the ball, it hasn't occurred there that it would go through in time. Most of Kayan to get the ball here, not to get the ball here. We've defended it, but not going to keep possession. I'd be surprised at this point if we did keep possession off of defensive play. Oh yeah, that's exactly where I put it. Jesus Christ, FIFA, your mind readers. Hill gets the ball away. Carbonero could bring it away if he wasn't getting fucking destroyed.
This is Diogo Jota now.
Wasn't getting body blocked.
The referee's
Kilobons.
This might pay
The belly could be through here past Valerie.
and he might be in here.
What
they
a
can
save
say
in the end.
thank you to the goalkeeper. That was
Lafont,
inspirational.
you're on the bench once again. Take fucking notes.
Brilliant save from the
Take
keeper.
notes. They put a shot on target, you actually make an attempt to save it.
Gomes.
I know it's crazy, I know it's a crazy idea. But you actually, if you do that, Lafont, we might have more, like, fortunes in the Premier League. Anyway,
He's been the standout
I'm
for
not
his
mad,
side
you're
so
mad.
far, don't you think?
Carbonero,
Well, Derek, he's
the
done
only
what he
goal
gets
scorer
paid
for us,
He's
of
scored
course.
the goals,
Højbjerg
put his
equalising
team
for
in a
them
good position.
before he
He's
got
played
himself
very well
sent
as well.
off.
He's been lively,
1-1 here
imaginative,
at the Valley
real good
Parade.
performance from him.
Will we actually be able to finally beat Southampton? I wouldn't put it past them to actually win this, but we'll see. Bournemouth leading Huddersfield, Chelsea leading Manchester United, Portsmouth drawing 1-1 with Salford, Reading drawing 1-1 with Blackburn, Watford drawing 0-0 with Barnsley, and West Ham leading Fulham 3-0. Stats at half-time dictate that it should be us that are in the lead, but because of the whole one shot, one goal scenario that's going for every team against us right now, that's not the case. 4 shots to 3 on target, 51% possession for us. 1 shot with 1 on target for Southampton with 49% possession. There must be a philosophy, like once you get into a certain season of career mode, the 1 shot, 1 goal rule comes into play for your opponents. You have 1 shot on target, you get the goal. I think that's happened every match, besides maybe Basic Sahir. I don't even know if they had a shot, to be honest, from what I remember. Yuri picks up the ball, but of course loses it when I press the pass. Perfectly timed it when I want to pass, it just doesn't like register. Moise Kean, very good in the Premier League. Will it be any good here in the Carabao Cup? He had a chance, but Henderson with a save.
He can't believe the goalkeeper saved that. That's brilliant.
Lafont, take notes. That was Lafont. He'd have dived, or attempted to dive, and ended up just diving late. If we'd gone on the back of the net, it would have been 2-1 Southampton. So thankfully we've got a goalkeeper in there and knows what he's doing. I'm probably being unnecessarily very critical of Lafont, but have you seen some of his goalkeeping performances this season? Maybe you can understand a little bit. Dembele could send Jota on a run here. Probably not. Oh, wait a minute. Possibly. Went the whole way, and he doesn't give up on it. Diogo Jota running the entire pitch, getting the shot off. I thought it was going to be a penalty. I thought they were going to bring him down in the box, but Jota, what the fuck? Managed to score the rebound as well from that angle is pretty impressive. You know what? Honestly, I'm going to have Jota starting striker from now on. Anyone else just follow line bloody behind him. He seems to be the one scoring all the goals at the moment.
Calm is needed now just to consolidate this lead. Cool heads.
2 in the Premier League against Huddersfield, despite us getting defeated, and now 1 in the Carabao Cup. He seems to be he's like setting the world alight at the moment for Bradford City. And maybe it is time for a new player to try in striker. Hlošek, as good as he was last season, doesn't seem to be doing as well this season. And Haaland, the same really. Maybe it is time to put Jota in there and see how he does.
Will he play it in?
Southampton are going to struggle now for the last 36 minutes, just 10 men. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past them to score. My luck in this game is not anything. There isn't. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I don't get any luck. Gomez with a corner.
Over it comes.
Headed, but not far away. Because why would it be? If we had it far away, they could have another chance. Great save from Henderson. I'm not sure who the shot was from, but it's away. Yuri, get it further clear.
We always enjoy bringing you live action on EAT.
Now Johan Carbonero can get second of the day. What a tackle! The pass and the touch there was a little bit awful from Hlošek and Carbonero. There's no way it doesn't switch to wow. I was going to say there's no way it doesn't switch to Meccano there, but it actually didn't. You've got to be hecking. Like, you've actually got to be hecking sometimes. Sometimes this game hecks me off, you know. And Meccano can't get a foot in. Hill's been probably the best defender today so far. That's run through to Dembele. I didn't expect that, and Southampton did, so of course they're going to get possession back. Maybe instead of complaining about offside, go towards the ball. If Meccano with a header away, O'Leary gets it further clear, and Carbonero may have a run of things now. I don't know if they have a left back. They don't. Carbonero.
It's another goal for West Ham United. 62 minutes played. Delightful pass.
Of course you run slightly, that bit offside.
They go and then apply.
Let me pass it through to you,
Finishing
prick.
touch.
It is a goal, but obviously it's not going to count.
Flag has been raised. No goal. Well,
I'm
it
ready to
was
do a
close,
pass,
but he just went
and
a
it's
little
only when
bit
they run
too
offside that it actually passes. I don't know who scored there between West Ham and Fulham, didn't really pay full attention. Yota was also off anyway, so even if I'd gone the other direction, it wouldn't have mattered. Basically just kept running. (2-1) though to Bradford City. Decent scoreline for us, I would say, especially considering our previous game. There's Madembele. Into Hlošek. He's not going to get the ball back round here. Ake is going to probably tackle him. Might as well try a shot. O'Leary. Back post. Cleared. Carbonero. Yuri. Blocked. Go in the fucking... Go in the... Are you kidding me? Hill picks up the ball. And Carbonero finally nods it in. Holy shit. What a bit of play from Hill. And what a header from Carbonero. Jesus Christ. Can we replicate this in the fucking Premier League? No chance to celebrate. Just straight in without hesitation. You might even wonder if it went across the line, to be honest. But it has, apparently. And Carbonero, I'm going to start using him again. Carbonero and Jota are the dream team right now. And there's no point in me not using Carbonero when he's in really good form, so we'll probably actually start using Carbonero, but I don't really want to drop Sancho or Dembele. Maybe I'll move Sancho into that cam spot. I don't know, we'll see. But we have to change some things. Jota is going to get a substitution off here. I want to keep him fit for Newcastle the way he's been playing. Of course, Mason Greenwood's going to come on and get a little bit of time. I'm going to play him in striker as well, see what he can do up front. And it can't really be argued that Southampton have gone like easy on us because they've used the majority of their best squad. Just not been their day. Although if Militao passes it off like that, then maybe it is. I pressed LB and Y, and it didn't LB and Y it for some absurd reason. Luckily Henderson fucking bailed out Militao there. Joe Mario coming on for Andre Gomez. But for... I don't have words sometimes for the scenarios that happen in this game sometimes. Just catch it and boot it, honestly. Get it out of here. Get it gone. I thought it was going to be like another player past defender there, but there wasn't. I don't know how Greenwood's going to do it striker. He hasn't really been striker for a while now at this club. He's always been like centre mid. That's a really good attack, but honestly, where's the block there? Is there any of my team actually going to attempt to block it? I love that Samasiku is running to his manager when Southampton are 3-2 down. That's kind of funny. That is pretty funny. But this should be getting red a million times over. Hakimi, how he's not got a block to that, I don't get it. Can we get another angle to see, like... It's not the angle I really wanted, but... Okay, that's fine. Whatever. If we bottle this now... I'm going to be so fuming. Like, really fuming. It's a 10-man team. It's a massacre. Try to get Southampton back into this match here at the Valley Parade in the Carabao Cup. They are fighting. Will it be anything for them though in this match? I honestly couldn't tell you. Alright, am I going to get an option? No? Okay, well, I guess O'Leary. Not really where I was planning on going, but everyone else is getting marked, so... Carbonero, do you want to get your gears going, mate? Get into full gear here, yeah, nice. Around Perot. Not into the box though, because it's a very good tackle. To be fair, I don't know how Perot's even caught up, if I'm being real. O'Leary. Off to Yuri. Greenwood. Back into Tielemans. Oh. Well, that was an interesting one. My mic decided not to work there for a second. I apologise if I suddenly cut out. Mic decided just to turn itself off. As it does, like, you know, casually. Just like, well, actually. I'm going to work for a second there. They just know the passes to make. Even when I know the passes they're making, they still get it through. It's so fucking fuming to play against, which is how it goes. Like that. I knew they were going to pass there. No. Fucking hell, if that goes in, I think maybe I cry. But like I say, I always know the pass. I know the play they're going to try and do. That's a hell of a save from Henderson, to be fair. But I know the play they're going to try and do. It's just I can't do anything about it because it won't switch to my player in time, or the AI doesn't do the blocks for me, which I sometimes expect. Maybe I shouldn't expect. Perot coming off. Didn't see who came on there. It looks like a youth player. Olatsa.
Over it comes. Not all that convincing defensively.
Loshek. Carbonero. Back to Loshek. Greenwood. Fucking no! I refuse. Why do my through balls never fucking work? I say never. Occasionally not work. I just want to switch to Tielemans there again. About 3 days ago. One man who has put in a good accounting for himself is Hill. Like when they've gone down that left hand side, Hill has stopped him more often than not. And I see good things from him, which is good. But it's not going to make a jot of difference if any of my goalkeepers don't not concede goals. How fuming do you think I would have been if that was a penalty there? I know it wasn't, but how fuming do you think I would have been if they gave it as a penalty? Greenwood, what? What? Yeah, of course they'll get the shot off. Suddenly, Olatsa is faster than me. I can outrun them to the ball, but when I'm at the ball, oh no, you don't outrun them at the ball. Alright, we've got a throw in here, and I'm pretty sure we've got the victory. I wouldn't bet against them equalising still. Hill, why are you coming? Hill, Lance, mate, Lance, Lance, man. I have to first name you if you're going to make dumb decisions like that. O'Leary, fucking hell. I forgot he has a bit of a shot on him. We have won. Of course, we had to make it dramatic, because God forbid we keep a clean sheet. But we've beaten the league leaders. Granted, it's not in league competition, but that's a bit of a morale boost, I think, to be honest. And we know who's starting up front at striker from now on, because he seems to be scoring, when all the other strikers don't seem to be. And that is Diogo Jota, of course. End the match. Actually, not end the match.
An important interception.
Actually, end the match.
No more football tonight. The final whistle blown by the referee.
Right.
And they've officially made it through.
Let's put this into perspective. I've got two perspectives here, actually. First perspective is we lose to Huddersfield, but then beat Southampton. I don't know. So we lose to the bottom team and then beat the top team. That's a bit crazy, I know. But there you go. Second perspective is we win the FA Cup final last season, and we get a moderate applause. We go through the third round of the Carabao Cup, and the stadium goes wild. Anyway, the full-time score here at the Valley Parade: Bradford City 3, Southampton 2. But Johan Carbonero and Jota with the goals. Højbjerg and Samasaku with their goals. What a day for the strikers, was it? Jota playing in cam, Carbonero playing the wing. And of course Højbjerg and Samasaku centre midfielders. 12 shots from 9 on target for ourselves, 48% possession. 7 shots from 7 on target for Southampton, 52% possession. See, it's not like we're actually not having the chances. We are having the chances, we just can't see it put them away. But I may start Jota up front for a little bit. Seems to be putting man of the match performances every so often now. 9.4 for him, 9.3 for Carbonero, 8.9 for Hill. Hill literally stopped everything on that left hand side when he could. Look at that. Look at those stats he's got there. Insane. Did he have an assist? Oh, he did, didn't he? He assisted Carbonero's header. But also Dembele with an 8.2 as well. I should have gone in there and checked. I always forget. I always keep backing out and going back in because I forget to check their player ratings. Their best player, Samasaku, an 8.3. Moise Kean with an 8.3. Højbjerg got a goal, but he also got 5.8 because of the red card. They ended up playing a 5 at the back situation, which was hard to break down, but we still managed to get the victory, and we still move on to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Results around the grounds: Bournemouth, Chelsea, Reading, Watford and West Ham all winning. West Ham winning 6-0. I think it was Portsmouth and Salford with the 2-all draw, which will go to a replay. Either that or extra time or penalties. I don't remember how it goes. You're through to the Carabao Cup next round this win. Do you feel you can win the competition? Hell no. Too early for a verdict. It's too early to discuss this. We have important other matches to play until then. Until we get a goalkeeper who is able to keep clean sheets, we're not going to be able to do anything in any competition. We have 2 goals to secure a win. Carbonero was the hero today. Any thoughts? Impressive performance from him. Might get rotated back into the side with some of these impressive performances. I'm very impressed with the way Carbonero played today. It was a world-class performance. He managed to secure the win today, but at moments it looked like Southampton would pull level. What's your view on this? They had 10 men. They weren't going to pull level. Well, to be fair, it was scary. Scoreline says it all. As far as I'm concerned, the scoreline speaks for itself. We were the better team and we deserved the win. We had more chances. And granted, we had less possession, but there's not going to be many games in this career mode where we've had the most possession in a game, so that's how it goes. Just how it's played. Fuck off, Laganov. You're not getting a match. Guess there's going to be a next time, boss. Don't overreact. It was a tough decision. Try and keep him content so he doesn't like get mad at me. I had to make some tough decisions. I couldn't take your wish into account. That's just going to be his response every time. He's not getting a start. Maybe if I start Laganov, it'll change things. I don't even know. At this point, I'm willing to try anything. Anyway, we're up against Newcastle next. I'm just going to take a quick look at the Premier League table to see if Southampton are the league leaders still. Yeah, look at that. They're destroying it in the Premier League. Honestly, I feel like they could win the bloody bastard. Top 4 already looks like a fucking out of reach dream. But we've still got a lot. We've just started the season. We've got a long way to go. Hopefully, a big turnaround is on the cards. But I don't know. But anyway, it was a win. Just about a win. But a win that sees us go through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. I don't know if we know our next opponents yet. It does look like we know them. And it's not going to get any fucking easier. Everton. In around the 16 in the Carabao Cup. End of October we'll play them. October looks like a packed month, to be honest. 2 Europa League fixtures. Carabao Cup against Everton. Man City in the league. Bournemouth and Fulham might be my rest games. But even then, they'll prove a tough test because Huddersfield beat us. So anyone will prove a tough test. But anyway, that's going to end this episode of the Bradford City Career Mode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm glad we got the win over Southampton. I'm glad we progressed in the Carabao Cup. They're not unbeaten in all competitions anymore. I don't know if they're unbeaten in any other. I don't know if they were beaten in any other competitions, but we've beaten them in one of them. But it's whatever, because we're back in the Premier League now, and we need performances to be good. But hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of the Bradford City Career Mode. Like I said, I'll see you next time when we take on Newcastle at the Valley Parade.